Amara Jyothi Public School Annual Day Celebrations, Spectrum 2022. I, Monsi, with my colleague Gazilla, welcome you all, respected Chairman Shri K.N. Srinivasa and his family, Principal Ms. Geeta Somanathan, our pre-primary coordinator, Ms. Lata Nair, preparatory and middle school coordinator, Ms. Meenu Das, and secondary coordinator, Ms. Vinodini, our ever-supportive parents and teachers to this spectacular gathering, which is soon going to be soaked in the colors and hues of the spectrum. We extend a special welcome to our chief guest, Dr. Manoj Rajan, Commissioner of Karnataka State Disaster Management Authority, who has gracefully consented to spend his valuable time with us. A warm welcome to you, sir. Today, we invite all of you to witness the immeasurable talent, the uncontainable enthusiasm, and the unimaginable creativity of our stars, our wonderful students. AJPS is proud to showcase our talented youngsters at their absolute best. They have worked hard and are here to share an unforgettable experience with you. So without further ado, let's begin.
Light dispels darkness. It is a symbol of knowledge and prosperity. Fire symbolizes purity and the destruction of evil. So, to make this evening a blessed one, let us invoke Goddess Saraswati by kindling the lamp of knowledge and wisdom. I invite our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Manoj Rajan, our Admirable Chairman, Shri K. N. Srinivasa, our Principal, Ms. Geeta Somnathan, to light the lamp, dispel the darkness of ignorance, and infuse this occasion with the power of the Divine Spirit.
Shubham kurutvam kalyanam arogyam dhanasampada. Shubham kurutvam kalyanam arogyam dhanasampada. Shatru buddhi vinashaya deepajyotir namostute. Deepajyotir namostute. Shubham kurutvam kalyanam arogyam dhanasampada. Shubham kurutvam kalyanam arogyam dhanasampadah.
Thank you, dignitaries. Atithi Devo Bhava is a sacred Indian tradition that we are proud to follow on this momentous occasion. I invite our secondary coordinator, Ms. Vinodini, to introduce our chief guest, Dr. Manoj Rajan.
To be inspired is great, but to be an inspiration is a blessing. I am indeed honored and privileged to introduce and welcome our inspiration chief guest, Dr. Manoj Rajan, who is an IFS officer from the 1999 batch. Currently, the Commissioner of the Karnataka State Disaster Management Authority, Revenue Department, Government of Karnataka, and Director. He is also the Special Secretary for Food Processing, Government of Karnataka. He is also a member of the Expert Committee on Integration of Commodity Spot and Derivative Markets constituted by the Ministry of Finance Department of Economic Affairs, Government of India. Dr. Manoj Rajan is also served as Additional Mission Director of Sakala Mission, a delivery model that enables citizens to avail more than 725 services from 50 different departments. This project was awarded the Prime Minister's Award for Excellence in Public Administration 2014 and the Public Service Innovation Award by Commonwealth Association for Public Administration and Management. He served as Special Commissioner, BBMP, and in charge of finance and revenue-related matters of the City Corporation. He reformed the accounting system, conceptualized and established the GIS-enabled property tax information system. As the chairman of Indira Canteen Special Task Force, he was responsible for establishing 198 canteens in the city of Bengaluru. He has established Rashtriya E-Market Services, a unique public-private partnership model pioneering in modernizing the agricultural markets that has established online markets across all 162 APMCs in Karnataka. He served as a special officer for the Election Commission of India in Karnataka during 2007 to 2013. He conceptualized and implemented the electoral roll management system in Karnataka. He also served as the executive director for Karnataka State Beverages Corporation Limited. Dr. Manoj Rajan is also a recipient of several awards. During his training at Indira Gandhi National Forest Academy, he received the D.H. Kulkarni's Gold Medal, Sulochana Naidu Memorial Medal, and was awarded the Honours Diploma. Manoj Rajan graduated with AIG NFA Honours from Forest Research Institute, University, Dehradun, and also holds Master's degree in Geology and MBA from Mysore University. His achievements are endless, as his presence and inspiration to all of us at AJPS. I extend the warmest welcome to you, sir. Welcome the Spectrum, our annual day event that brings out the various colors of joy and happiness. I now request Chairman sir's daughter, Ms. Vaishnavi, to come forward and do the honors.
Extend a warm welcome to you, sir. It gives me great pleasure to honor the two pillars of this great institution, Amara Jyothi Public School. So to do the honors, I invite Ms. Parvati, Admin Executive, to welcome our beloved chairman with a humble token of our love and appreciation.
Secondary coordinator to welcome our dear principal with a token of our affection and admiration. Thank you, everyone. I now request the dignitaries to kindly take your seats below.
To accomplish great things, we should not only believe but act, not only plan but execute. The students of AJPS have executed and achieved laurels in various fields. So what are the accomplishments of our institution? What are the key high points the AJPS school management and team takes pride in? What are the various laurels our dear students have earned for their alma mater? I invite the flag bearer of this prestigious institution, our principal, Ms. Geeta Somnathan, to present the AJPS annual report for the academic year 2022 to 2023.
Good evening. Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Manoj Rajan, IFS Officer, Commissioner at Karnataka State Disaster Management Authority, respected Chairman, sir, and family, esteemed parents, the AJPS teaching and non-teaching staff members, and my beloved students. The academic year 2022-23 was transformational. It paved our pathways from an oblivious future to an era of seamless, interactive, and brighter corridors of education. Here is a brief report of the activities undertaken by the school during the academic year 2022. AJPS organized the graduation day and valedictory ceremony for the students of UKG and grade 12 respectively in March 2022. An intensive teachers orientation program for the faculty members of AJPS was organized in the month of May 2022. An inspiring interactive session by the principal wherein the emphatic concepts of the power of positivity, emphatic learning, and the importance of the adage, make a difference, was shared. AJPS welcomed the new academic year 2022-23 with great enthusiasm and zeal. A well-organized parent orientation program across all segments was presented in the first week of June 2022. It was heartwarming to see that AJPS parents take valuable time off their busy schedule and attend the meet either online or offline. AJPS hosted a myriad of rewarding workshops of its teaching fraternity to encompass important concepts like life skills, gender sensitivity, stress management, moral values. Our teachers also attended various workshops organized by CBSE Training Unit and other esteemed agencies. AJPS observed the investiture ceremony with great enthusiasm and aplomb on the 25th of June 2022. It was an absolute honor to welcome Colonel D.B. Pathak, the commanding officer of the 9th Battalion NCC, who graced the occasion. The school management is immensely proud to announce that Amara Jyothi Public School has bagged the International Dimension in School certification awarded by the prestigious British Council. Grade 10 and 12 toppers, AJPS was the center for CBSE board examination and CBSE board evaluation. Nityashri V. Iyer scored 99.4% in grade 10 board examination 2022. Anushka Trivedi, science stream, scored 97%, and Meenakshi V. Commerce stream scored 94.8 grade 12 board examination 2022. Perseverance is the key to success. This quote turned into reality for one of our school star achievers, Kushal Singh of grade 8. His passion for basketball, consistent hard work, and practice paved the way to bagging the captainship of the Karnataka State basketball team under 13. Purvit of grade 10 participated in the Delhi Super League cricket tournament. He received the Best Bowler award. He also received a cash prize of rupees 10,000. The AJPS principal has featured in the July 2022 edition of Mentor magazine. AJPS has been published as the cover story for the Mentor magazine. She was also featured in the November 2022 edition of Teachers Tribe e-magazine. The principal, along with the senior faculty, attended the Indo-Japan Edu Conference, Future of Education, and Enabling Well-Being in the Community held at Radisson Blu, Bangalore. It was a great platform wherein the stalwarts of the industry exchanged ideas and discussed future strategies related to the education sector. The school management is immensely delighted to launch the Staff Welfare Committee, AURA, a body conceived, created, and dedicated to the progress and growth of the AJPS staff members. AJPS has launched the profound concept of school cinema for the AJPS student fraternity. Being driven by the 21st century skills, AJPS has established the revolutionary Atal Tinkering Laboratory in the school campus to contribute to an innovation-driven society. AJPS has launched its indigenous monthly magazine named Splash, wherein students have a wonderful platform to express themselves creatively and uplift their quality quotient of learning. Thanks to the chief editor, Ms. Ranjita, and the entire teachers and students editorial team, art teacher, and the designer. We have tied up with Illumin, Anisha Mahendrakar, founder director of Illumin, and her team would be offering student counseling training and intervention program according to the age group of students at the AJPS campus. The students and teachers of AJPS came together for the most exciting and innovative Pan-India Culinary Junior Talent Hunt organized by the International Institute of Hotel Management on October 15, 2022. Career Guidance Workshop was conducted for students of 10, 11, and 12. Awareness on cyberbullying workshop was conducted for students of the senior segment. Child safety workshop and health and hygiene workshops were also conducted across grades. As part of the reintroduction of cheetah in India, an initiative taken by the Ministry of Environment, Cheetah Awareness Program was conducted for students of grade 8. The student internship program conducted for grade 12 cascaded a landscape of how the professional world functions. The session helped the students understand and grasp important work skills such as event planning and management skills. The prestigious IIHM organized the Teachers' Day Awards 2022, wherein they felicitated eminent principals, teachers, educators, staff members under one roof. The principal was awarded Principal Par Excellence Award 2022. Mrs. Lata Nair and Ms. Parvati also bagged Meritorious Award under the Excellence categories. AJPS students enrolled with NCC visited the Combined Annual Training Camp CATC, which was held at the Christ University, Kangeri, from 8th to 17th June. An array of games and competitions were organized. We are proud to inform that we emerged as winners in most of the aforesaid categories and brought medals, certificates, and many more laurels to the schools. The second year Air Wing cadets of AJPS were provided the opportunity to attend the CATC camp. It was an 8-day camp held from 14th September to 21st September for Air Wing cadets across different states. Our vibrant girls throwball team secured the 3rd place. Our brilliant students bagged the coveted 1st place in the drill competition. AJPS students participated in various inter-school competitions and brought laurels to the school. To mention a few, the 9th International Open Online Abacus Competition 2022 was conducted across schools. Our enthusiastic students of grade 3 to 8 brought in various medals, trophies, and certificates. Grade 6 to 9 participated in the inter-school creative writing competition in association with Bangalore Sahodaya School. AJPS talented writer Surya Narayanan put forth his brilliant writing skills and won the bronze medal. AJPS represented itself with a staggering participation of 178 students at the Open State Level Yoga Championship conducted by Sri Maruti International Yoga Academy on 5th November 2022. Our students brought laurels to the school under various individual categories. We take immense pride in announcing that AJPS bagged the overall Champions Trophy for the prestigious event. With an aim to raise awareness amongst the students regarding India's contribution to Interpol, International Criminal Police Organization, and the role of the organization, the school conducted a quiz competition on 29th October 2022 for grades 6 to 12. Students eagerly participated and took home a wealth of knowledge. Students of AJPS participated in the CBSE cluster held in Mangalore. More than 45 schools of the cluster participated. Our students Shailesh and Namita of grade 9 secured 6th, 12th, and 15th place respectively. Our tiny tots of the pre-primary section won prizes in various categories. In the inter-school competition held on 3rd November, AJPS Little Champion Advika MP of grade 3 secured 3rd place in skating competition held by Akhada Sports Academy. Neha Raju of grade 6 secured 2nd place in javelin throw and 3rd place in shot put conducted by Indo Sunrise International School. In the inter-school creativity contest, Creative Star 2022, Ria R of grade 2 won the 3rd runner-up in the state level. National Astronomy Challenge toppers, Anishma Anithan of grade 7 and Abel Jibin of grade 6 and Surya Narayanan of grade 5. Jubilee School organized an extravagant fest and AJPS took part in various competitions. Our grade 8 student Kamali secured second place in sport competition. AJPS also took part in Wings of Fire conducted by Whitefield Global School, where the grade 12 students took part in Model United Nations and received awards across various categories. We are proud to announce that AJPS Standard 9 student Aisha Rao bagged the second place in the press conference category of Wings of Fire. AJPS budding musical stars participated in the inter-school music competition organized by Nurture International School on 26 November 2022. They bagged a stunning first place in both junior and senior categories. The talented AJPS basketball team in the under 14 category played against various schools and brought home the much deserved championship trophy under the great mentorship of a very talented AJPS physical education department. Under 8 swimming competition, Dhanvi and HG of grade 3 has secured first place and third place respectively, organized by Euro School Whitefield. Hongi Rana inter-school competition conducted by Diya Academy on 12th November. The winners are Nutan Gowda, Daksha Shobita, second prize in Draw the Verse, Yuvika M, third prize in Dress Up Yummy, Janya S and Kirti Priya, third prize in Live Puppetry, Pragnya DS, third prize in Talk the Show. Grade 6 to 8 students secured first prize for inter-school dance competition, Express 2022, which was held at Euro School. SOF exams, many of our students won medals and certificates. Anshuk De and Surya Narayanan of grade 5 made it to the top for their excellent performance. Both were awarded gold medals and certificates. R. Kendrick of grade 8 won second place in Shivamogga 3rd Open International Karate Championship. Amara Jyothi Public School hosted the much-awaited Flyers Cup on 18th and 19th November 2022, an inter-school sporting event of the highest merit and capacity. The 5th Flyers Cup tournament was organized successfully, wherein students from more than 18 schools avidly participated in football, basketball, shuttle badminton, and table tennis. Congrats to the industrious and efficient PE team. On 25th and 26th November, AJPS hosted its first ever inter-school MUN conference, AJ MUN 2022. The school took great pride in undertaking the opportunity to host the MUN conference. 161 delegates across school in Bangalore participated with massive competitive spirit, finding a befitting niche in their memories. Congrats to the coordinator, teacher in charge, admin staff, and grade 12 students for organizing the event. Mind Was organized a quiz across grades on 29th October at AJPS. The finalists received merit certificates. The winners, first place, Anvesha Pradhan and Omkar S. Second place, R. Kendrick, N. Taman Reddy. Third place, Siriki Lohit and Rit Ranjan Bhattacharya. Other major inter-school competitions, intra-school competitions, where AJPS students excelled: the National Spell Bee, debate competition, painting competition, Vedic math competition, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav competitions. AJPS observed the World Environment Day on 6 June 2022 with great mirth and jubilance. Save the Soil was the motto of the World Environment Day celebration at our school premises. The guest of honor for the event was Mr. Siv Kumar Swarna, an IT professional and a volunteer for the Save Soil movement. Our NCC students planted saplings to make our school campus greener and healthier. The AJPS Independence Day program was indeed a beautiful potpourri of performances, emotions, and celebrations, leaving every member of the AJPS family merry and spellbound. The chief guest for the day was Dr. Hara Nagaraj. Quite notably, on this August occasion, the toppers of the CBSE Board Examination 21-22 were showered with adulation and awards for their remarkable performances. Many special day celebration, national, international day celebrations and events like Kannada Rajyotsava, Dashera, Teachers' Day, Children's Day, Krishna Janmashtami, Hygiene Day, Doctors' Day, International Tigers' Day, 74th anniversary of NCC Racing Day, Kargil Vijay Divas, World Music Day, World Yoga Day, Splash Badge for students, Apollo Health Checkup, workshops for drivers, etc. were earnestly conducted at the AJPS premises. We hereby wish to keep putting forth indefatigable efforts towards ensuring a holistic development of the AJPS fraternity of students. I would like to take this opportunity to profusely thank our Honorable Chairman, Shri K.N. Srinivasa, and a dynamic team of coordinators, teaching and non-teaching staff members for being inseparable parts of a glowing synergy of team spirit and solidarity. Thank you, dear parents, for being cohesive partners in our vision and collaborating with us in each of our endeavors. Not to forget our housekeeping staff who work tirelessly to keep the surrounding clean and hygienic. Reminiscing the resounding words of Robert Frost, I would hereby present my closing thoughts by saying that the woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep. And miles to go before I sleep. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening and God bless.
Small daily improvements bring revolutionary results, and we look to enlighten people to suggest such measures of improvement. May I invite our chief guest, Dr. Manoj Rajan, to address the gathering and enlighten us.
Chairman of Amara Jyothi Public School and my close friend, Mr. Srinivas. I thank you for this opportunity, and I remember 3 years back I was here on the same stage. It's always a very happy moment to spend with children, and I was just telling the teacher here that on an annual day is a wrong day to give a speech because all of them are keen to see what their wards are up to for the next few hours. Even that, we all as children also wanted to see our programs, parents wanted to see us jumping and dancing. But that I've been called here, I thought I'll say a few words about what do I understand, what I have learned, and more importantly, what my few pieces of suggestions to the kids would be. Just heard the principal talking about the accolades, the achievements, which in a myriad spectrum of sports, education, achievements across which they have achieved. But I thought I should be sharing with you all a very different thought, which I thought I should be sharing with you all today. When I was looking at this school and an annual day function, the point that struck my mind is that the people present here are in an unwritten tripartite agreement. Now, what is this tripartite agreement? The tripartite agreement is to see that the children going out of these gates after their formal education in schooling shine and contribute to themselves, to the state, country, and whole of the world. So this tripartite agreement is signed not on papers, but it's an understanding between three important sect of people. The first, obviously, are the children, who is one part of the agreement. The second part of the agreement are the parents. The parents are the second part of the agreement. And the third part of the third stakeholder is the school. So these three people come to an understanding, and then they say they choose Amara Jyothi as their school. They have trust in their principal, the teachers, the faculty, the entire school environment which is there. And then they impose a level of confidence and faith in the children coming out in flying colors. So this is what I was thinking when I was driving here to this venue, that I must try to expand on this agreement. I must also tell the roles and responsibilities of each of this stakeholder. If you look at this agreement, the goals are same. You go and ask the parent, what do you want? He says, I want my child to come out in flying colors, achieve, come first in rank, first in family, settle. You ask the child also say the agreement is that if I read here, I should come out first, I should be everything top in life. You ask the school, they will also say the same thing, that they want their children to come out in flying colors. When the objective is same and three players are playing their game, it is very important that each one of us understands what is our role in this agreement, what is our duties under this agreement, what we must do to reach the objective of this agreement. So if you look at it, this partnership, which I call this agreement as a more of a partnership where three elements join together, where the role of each player is important. First, the school. The school, first if you start at it, the heart of it is a good set of teachers, ambitious, highly motivated, want to give the best to their students. That is one. The school environment is a second. Spacious classrooms, clean, hygienic conditions for them, opening up all new areas, bringing in the best of talent across, speakers across. This is the school's job. Exposure to the best kind, teachers of the best minds, a good environment, a physical laboratory, chemical. This is the job which a school is supposed to do. And I'm hoping and I'm sure, looking at this school, in fact, I have come here a couple of times, that role of that partner is being done. You heard the very inspirational principal talking about her children, her achievements. So that I say that job is done. The second job is that of the parents. The parents do work hard. In an urban setting, mostly parents, husband and wife, both start working. They collect their money, they pay their fees, they buy their children's school books, education, so on and so forth. Is that all? So the parents' role, if you look, the parents, in fact, I have a son and a daughter. So I am going to talk about my own experiences also along. So if you look at the parents' job, parents must be looking at planning. It's not that school early admission course between Mugdoitu. It's not that getting them admitted in the school, the job is over. What is the plan for your kid? Engineer, doctor, only two things, or there are anything more? If that is there, what are the next steps? How do I equip my kids? What is the competition happening in this sector? What is the future? Which is the best thing I must provide? How much of support I must be giving to the kid? That planning is very, very, very important. You think that putting them in the best of the best schools, job is done? I'm sorry. You're supposed to review your kids. Today in 6th standard, what is your subjects? How much you have learned? What are you learning? How do you think this is going forward? So that review, father or mother talking to the kids, looking at their curriculum, where they have reached, how much they have learned, is an important element you as a tripartite partner should be doing. Then you talk about discussions, you talk about review performances, their friends' performances, open their school books, textbooks, how much they are writing, how much projects they are participating, gives you great insights into how your child is growing. The child spends 8 hours maximum in this area, but remaining hours are with the parent. So the parent equally has an important role, because for the school, children is 1,000. But for the parent, it is 1 or 2 or 3 kids. So that is where it stands, that you handhold the kids onto a very, very strong footing. Now coming to the students, they are the most important raw material in this partnership. What is their plan? How do they propose to take their lives forward? Do they want to be just another person, or they do want to be a special separate entity? Do they want to create ripples? Do they want to create a name? Do they want to contribute? Do they want to become scientists, politicians, leaders, doctors, the best? That planning should happen. And for that planning, parents will support, teachers will support. Similarly, that determination should be inbuilt in the kids from day one at home, at school. Nothing is impossible. Hard work and efforts cannot be missed out. How do you make this hard work? How do you make this effort reach out to what you are supposed to do? So my precise point is that school alone can't do anything, parents alone cannot do anything, nor the students. It's an engagement, it is trust, it is belief, it is planning, which goes hand in hand to see that each and every kid going out from here is an achiever. Achiever in whatever field, be it a dancer, a singer, a sportsman, a doctor, an engineer, a lawyer, whatever it is, must be the best. So this calls for collaborative effort, this calls for huge amount of trust, and so on and so forth. So if I have to give few suggestions, first and foremost, I would suggest set goals for your kids. Set goals for your kids today, be it 6th standard, 8th standard, 10th standard, or 12th standard. Set goals where you want your ward to grow. Draw that direction, draw that path, that this year 2022, my kid is here, 2025, kid should be here, 2030, the kid should be there. Achievement over here. Don't miss on that path. Because once you have drawn that goal, that path there, any deviation here and there, somebody should wake up, shake up the kid. Okay, you are missing your time here. You need to do a mid-course correction. Missile is going in the wrong direction. It has to be reoriented. You can do that mid-course correction. If you don't have this path, ಆಯಿತು 10th ಆಯಿತು 12th ಆಯಿತು degree ಆಯಿತು then ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಹುಡುಕೋದು, then you search for a job. That's not how it is. If you want to choose what you want to become, you need to plan today. You need to work today. You need to set your goals today. You need to target it, work towards it. So that is the point I'm trying to say. The most important advice for me today is that parents, help your children plan their 24 hours in a day. When do you want them to get up in the morning? When do you want them to study? When do you want them to play? When do you want them to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G things? That is the critical success factor which I have followed, and I believe that you will make this for your child. That this 24 hours is a resource. Let them not waste this resource. Let them use this resource for the best of their successes. If they have to become an orator, let them look at this. Let them look at TV, news channels, speeches, talks, experiments. Participate in all extracurricular activities, studies. Today, information is available at the click of the keyboard. Let them make use of it, but have a watch. Completely provide them that kind of a facility. So this time planner is going to be a critical element, that if you want your son to study 6 hours a day in your home, 4 hours a day or 8 hours, say which is good for you, support them, review them, and see that they are putting their time. So once they know the value of time, then you see an overall personality in that person, being in achieving small things, being a human being to a great achiever, things would happen. I would say that this monitoring is equally important from the teacher's side, so as from this side. I will just give you 2 of my cases which I thought I should be telling to you all. I was a special commissioner, Bangalore City Corporation. I was looking into finance and revenue collections in the corporation. There was an announcement made by the Honorable Chief Minister that we will provide subsidized food at 5 rupees breakfast and 10 rupees lunch and dinner to the common people or the people who are in hunger. And they gave me less than 75 days, 2.5 months time was given to build canteens across Karnataka, 1 per ward. Do you know how easy or how difficult that idea is? 75 days to build 198 buildings, 28 kitchens. establishing canteens, kitchens, making them operational. You please ask any one of the hotels which are running there how much of time they take to establish a hotel. So this, why I'm saying is that in that 75 days, I took it up as a challenge, and there I learned something, saying that the brain of everybody here is completely underutilized. We put barriers to our brain. No, I cannot work more than 4 hours. I cannot work more than 6 hours. Adu nanna kayale agodilla. I cannot do it. I put that boundary. But the mind, if it says you can, trust me, you can. So here is a case. In this 75 days, I would have worked 18 hours a day. Early morning we start, night 10 o'clock to morning 2 o'clock was the inspection in Bengaluru, looking at civil works, construction, canteen, toilets, bathrooms, tables, chairs, and canteen establishment, movement, everything. And then we made it happen. Then I looked back to see that, yeah, so much is the capacity and power of this brain, but we all are underutilizing it. So I want this question to be answered by everyone over here, especially the kids. Why am I restricting my brain? Why can I study only for 2 hours, not 4 hours or 6 hours? Why cannot I finish this chapter today? Why don't I understand these things? So this is what I want to put before you all, that your brains are immense capacity but completely underutilized. Make them work, they will work for you. Lastly, I come to a point where I was discussing with my daughter today. Today I'm going to speak at an annual school day function. What do you want me to talk to the kids? She's in 11th. She said, please speak about how social media is affecting the children. This is what she advised me. Then, what else I said? She said, speak about how to handle failures. 2 things she told me. Then I said, okay, I know a little bit on IT, I can talk on social media, but I have not experienced failures. How do I speak about it? I asked her this question. Then she said, whatever you understand, you tell me. So for her, I will tell you these 2 points. Today, social media has become a necessary evil. I'm using this word, my own views. Necessary evil, if you know, all the students who have studied biology, botany will understand, transpiration is also known as the necessary evil. Transpiration is required for the plant, but if it is more, the plant dies. So on the same line, social media, when it is being used for the purposes intended, to an extent it is fine. If not, I would suggest you all to go onto the internet, look at Mayo Clinic, look at many researchers, and they will tell you a dime a dozen, the evils of social media. So here is where, to the parents, my suggestion is, I want each one of you all to kindly consider looking, monitoring, and putting bars, levels of where your children can enter into the social media arena. This is what she is. I'm not going to speak much because enough content is available on the net for you to understand on social media, how it causes depression, and then how they form their own society. They want quick responses. They're wearing a nice dress, they want 1,000 people to like their dresses. Otherwise, they will say only 100 likes, they go into depression. So these things have to be spoken by the parents to the kids at home, at every place. Teachers also have to be speaking to them. Same way social media can be used as a tool. How you can use, that is what I want you all to judge yourselves upon. Lastly, but not the least, today I would want to end saying that every student is special. If you look at the course curriculum, they teach us maths, physics, science, they go to social, arts, civics, they come up here with sports, PT. The idea is we don't know what kid is good at what. So the idea is certain students may be good in certain subjects, certain students may be not good in certain subjects. The skill lies in identifying, be it the parent, be it the student, be it the teacher. The skill lies in identifying this very skill and grooming your kids towards that. That is why when you have so many subjects at the base school, when you narrow down, you choose engineering, you choose doctor, you choose a lawyer, you choose ABCD, you just narrow it down out over here. So at this stage, at class 10 and 12, if you don't like a subject, so be it, but you'll have to pass it. But if you're something good at something, you need to excel, you need to work, you need to be the best in that subject. So today, my question to all of you is not that I want you all to get 585 out of 600, no. My question is that what is that you will be contributing to this country? That is the question I want you to answer. How many lives I can improve? That is the question you must be answering. It is not that you getting a job. You getting a job is no big success. But you giving jobs is the success. So how many people can you give jobs? How many lives can you change? How many lives can you impact? What is it you're going to invent? What problem you're going to solve the country is facing? So there is where I want you all to think. I want the school to think on those directions. So my advice to the principal and the chairman is that this young mind incubation centers should be positioned here, and people should come out with innovative ideas. Those innovative ideas can be matured. I will help you all in maturing those innovative ideas. I want the school to call in for experts. In fact, I was just talking that you need to have a connect with your alma mater, the people who passed out here, where they have settled, how they speak, how they look at. If this connect is not there, it is very difficult for Raju alone to build this school. It is these people who passed out here, successes they have done, they will help building up the school. They will give new dimensions to the school here. So today, I wouldn't take much more time. I would only congratulate all the people who are going to perform here, because performing on stage itself is also a big part of a student's life, breaking the stage fear, coming out, expressing, looking at people and talking. So these are great things. So I congratulate the school, the achievements which has been done. I wish you all a very great success. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for those enlightening words. I'm sure the parents and students here will benefit from your words.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the much-awaited moment has finally arrived. Get ready to experience the incredible talent of AJPS. Before we commence, we have a couple of announcements. Photos and videos will be provided at a later date. So parents, please refrain from coming in the front and taking pictures. Also, please be mindful of not littering the campus.
So please put your hands together to welcome on stage the Nightingales of Amara Jyothi Public School, who will enthrall you with their melodious voice.
Playing with the words that a teacher wouldn't call. We would stare at each other, cause we were always in trouble. And all the cool kids did their own thing. I was on the outside, always looking in. Yeah, I was there, but I wasn't. They never really cared if I wasn't. We all need that someone who gets you like no one else.
was definitely a good start to the event. Next up, we have our student MCs, Nilesh and Dikshita of grade 8, who will lead you through the annals of history. So everybody, fasten your seat belts, sit back, and enjoy the ride into the past.
Let's all put our hands together and welcome Nilesh and Dikshita onto the stage.
Audience, Nilesh, you haven't mentioned about our enthusiastic friends who are waiting to showcase their skills and talent to our audience.
Oh yes, it's indeed a privilege to introduce our students who went the extra mile in practicing for this day. Let us give them a huge round of applause for their dedication and sincere efforts. Dance is the rhythm of life. It is the hidden language of the soul. Let us welcome our AJPS dance crew to enlighten the stage with their performance.
Krishnadevaraya was an emperor of the Vijayanagara Empire who reigned from 1509 to 1529. He is the third ruler of the Tuluva dynasty. Presiding over the empire at its zenith, he is regarded as an icon by many Indians. King Krishnadevaraya's mother, who was very religious, came to the king with a request.
ರಾಜಾಧಿರಾಜ ರಾಜ ಮಾರ್ತಾಂಡ ರಾಜ ಗಂಭೀರ ಕೃಷ್ಣದೇವರಾಯವರಿಗೆ ಜಯವಾಗಲಿ ಜಯವಾಗಲಿ ಜಯವಾಗಲಿ.
Can you tell Krishnadevaraya that I want to talk to him?
Sure, Rajamata. My lord, your mother wants to talk to you.
Tell her that I am coming.
Son, can I tell you something?
Yes, mother, please.
Son, I have a wish to offer ripe mangoes to the group of people at village. I would like to do it tomorrow morning. Would you please help me by arranging for these mangoes?
Of course, mother. You do not have to request me for anything. Your wish is my command.
The king asked his attendants to make the arrangements. However, that very night, in an unfortunate turn of events, the king's mother died.
Mother, why did you leave me so early? Your absence will feel till the days turn into nights and night into dawn. You may rest in peace. I, as a beloved son, will ensure that your last wish is fulfilled. For I know that's how your soul will be at peace. My dear people, please accept these ripe mangoes, as this was the last wish of my mother.
O mighty King, we are truly grateful for your patronage and kindness. However, we do not think this is enough for her soul to rest in peace.
For your mother's sake, for her soul to rest in peace, we think that you need to donate mangoes made of gold. Giving is the purest of deeds, and for your mother, this is nothing at all.
Yes, my lord. What they're telling is true.
You undeniably speak nothing but the truth. This shall be done. I request you all to come tomorrow and kindly accept the small presents.
The three women leave and come back the next day. The king hands over the mangoes made of gold to them. Tenali Raman heard this and understood everything, so he invited them to his house as well.
Oh dear, I request you to be kind enough and visit my humble abode as well, for I would like to fulfill my mother's dying wish as well.
I can't believe my stars were going to get more after the golden mangoes.
Yeah, I think we should accept his invitation and immediately visit Tenali Raman's house.
I'm sure he will also give us loads of expensive things.
These women go to Tenali's house.
Yes, come, let's go.
Oh, Tenali! Why are you holding hot rods against us?
I guess he has known our tricks.
My mother had died suffering from rheumatism. She always wished to burn her legs with the hot rods to ease the pain.
So,
I think the only way to ensure that my mother's soul rests in peace is if I burn your legs with these hot rods.
it's better to run from here.
Oh, intelligent Tenali Rama. We became greedy. Please, forgive us.
Please take back all this gold.
Please convey to the king that we completely apologize.
They return the gold and leave. In the court, Tenali explains to the king how he was fooled and how he got the gold back.
Dear Tenali, you always come to my rescue and think for my kingdom and me. But why didn't you bring them to me? I would have given severe punishment to them.
Dear Lord, mistakes can always be forgiven if one has the courage to admit. These 4 women have admitted their mistakes and they can be forgiven. We must develop and maintain the capacity to forgive. He who is devoid of the power to forgive is devoid of the power to love.
I'm proud of you, of showing the right way to them and still forgiving them. It shows that you're a man with a big heart. I don't know how to show my gratitude to you.
Always at your service, my Lord.
the smartest of all? Is there anyone who can beat my intelligence? No, not a person in the entire kingdom of Vijayanagara has better acumen than me. My creativity, my imagination, my creation are so beautiful. I am not only smart, I am also I think others should also get to know about my talent. My name should be known by the whole of Vijayanagara and my name should spread rapidly and wide. I think I should call for a competition.
Listen up, everybody. Whoever can defeat my wit, intelligence, wisdom, and knowledge in ancient books, I will reward that person with 1,000 gold coins. Let me see who can beat me.
Many scholars took the challenge.
You think you have all the knowledge of ancient book? Answer this question. Which is the first avatar of Lord Vishnu from his Dasha-avatar?
That was an easy one. The first avatar of Lord Vishnu from his Dashavatara is Matsya.
I'm sure you will not be able to answer this one. What moves faster, heat or cold?
So a trick question. You are challenging my wit. Ha! The answer is heat. Because you can always catch a cold.
Well, you may know mythology or you may be very smart at giving witty answers. But I am sure you will not know the answer to this general knowledge question. Who was the king who maintained friendship with Albuquerque, the Portuguese governor, and granted him the permission to make fort at Bhatkal?
What a foolish person you actually are to ask me a question about my place itself and about the king of Vijayanagara. The answer is Krishna Dev Raya, the ruler of Vijayanagara.
Many days passed, but no one could defeat her. One day, a man selling firewood was shouting on top of his voice just outside her house.
firewood, firewood, firewood. Perfectly seasoned firewood to cater all your requirements. Firewood with long burn time. Good for your fireplace or for cooking. Firewood, firewood, firewood. Perfectly seasoned firewood.
Sell me your firewood, but please stop shouting in front of my house. I will take it all. Here, dump all the firewood in the veranda.
It's perfectly seasoned firewood, madam. You will not regret your decision to buy it all.
Okay. Keep it there. How much do I owe you?
I do not want money in exchange of the firewood.
Then?
I just want a handful grain.
Alright, I will just go and get it. Here you go.
You did not understand what I actually asked for.
What do you mean?
If you cannot pay me the exact price of the handful grain, then you must give me 1,000 gold coins and take off the board asking people to come for an intellectual argument with you.
I don't understand. What are you saying?
Now that you could not understand this simple requirement before accepting it, you are not smart as you claim to be. So you owe me 1,000 gold coins for that.
How is that?
I asked for a handful grain, which means a grain which would fill your hand. You have basically lost in the war of words against me.
This is not acceptable. I will not agree to take whatever you are claiming. This is no way to prove your astuteness. This is a way to fool people.
Well, you claim to be the cleverest person in the kingdom of Vijayanagara. You should have known better. Even I didn't think fooling you would be so easy.
I will take you to court. Your Honor, this person, this firewood seller is trying to take advantage of me in order to take 1,000 gold coins from me.
I hear you. What did you want from this lady for the firewood you sold?
Your Honor, in exchange of firewood, I had asked her for a handful grain, which means a grain which would fill her hand. Since she had failed to understand such a simple thing, she isn't as wise as she assumes to be, and therefore should take off the board in front of her house.
I'm impressed with your intelligence and wit. Madam, even if you do not want to believe it, the truth is that you lost him in the war of words. So, you are not really as smart as you would like to believe. It is only fair that you give him 1,000 gold coins and remove the board as is asking to you. Someone has finally defeated your wit and intelligence.
Tenali Raman and the firewood seller had planned this in order to teach the arrogant and snobbish Vidyuta a lesson.
Dear Lord, we both had planned all of this. There is no doubt, ma'am, that you are extremely learned and smart. But there are a few more elements equally important to becoming a good human being, like simplicity, humility, and compassion.
I realize my mistake and promise to practice these virtues. Thank you for opening my eyes, great Tenali Raman.
Oh dear king, why do you look so troubled? It worries me to see you like this. Share your sorrows and they will be halved.
What do I tell you? I'm troubled with a dream of mine. I just cannot get that dream out of my mind. It is as if the dream is haunting me.
Haunting? Was it a nightmare, my lord?
No. In fact, it was one of the most beautiful dreams that I ever dreamt.
Please, tell me more.
A castle so beautiful in a faraway place, touching the clouds, no less than paradise, as if the sky held the place in its hand. My dream was about this fairyland. Fluffy clouds floating by, bringing hope in life. White cotton in the sky remind me of a candy that I like. Wonder you would freeze. Light pink, white cherry, blossom leaves, carried by a warm breeze. And the surrounding country was most lovely to be seen, as it was summertime when nature's face was green. And the beautiful river rolling on its way was enough to make my heart feel light and grey. Happy sounds fluttering through the air, tinkling my heart like a breeze from an angel so fair. The palace love touched my heart, the palace where it all began. Keeps Easter's night happiness in my memories. Oh, what a lovely dream. I can't withhold, I can't forget. I want to reach the sky to make sure the dream comes true.
But the dream ended suddenly. I'm unable to forget it.
I don't think you should.
Oh, mighty king, I think that this dream means something. It'll be a great opportunity to build something so beautiful. And I think that you should chase the dream. I will help you to turn your dream into reality and will build this castle for you.
Very well, Chatur. I know you can do that for me. I'll be ever grateful. You may start the work tomorrow itself. Let me know how much money do you want in the beginning and then take whatever is required in the future.
At your service, my lord.
Oh, I'm so happy to see my dream castle come true from this day. I would like to announce the celebration across the kingdom as my dream castle is being built. So Chatur, where have we come with the palace work?
Dear lord, you know it's a huge project. I want the finest of the men to do best of work. I will need some more money.
Fair enough. More talented man will mean more money. Here you go. Chatur, I'm still awaiting any progress report from you. I would like to go and see how far we have come with the construction of my castle.
Oh learned king, planning is an extremely important part in building something so beautiful and unique. I want it to exactly match what you had seen in your dream. Please give me some more time, my king.
Okay, how much more time?
Not much, a few more weeks. Just wanted to confirm that the walls of a castle will be made up of marble, isn't it?
Yes, pure white marble with smooth surface, as if the castle has been bathed in milk. Oh, how so beautiful you look.
Also, Lord, all the previous money has been spent. Can you give me some more?
Yes, of course. Just make sure the best mind and hands go into making this castle.
Yes, my lord.
O dear king, so just and kind, I come to you for help. I need justice.
Yes, you come to me, seeking help and justice. I give my word, it shall prevail. Tell me, how can I help you?
Lord, I was a wealthy merchant until a week back, but I have been looted and all my family members have been killed.
Oh my God!
Yes, Lord, my wife and my 2 children have been killed, all my money and possessions taken away.
Do you know who did it? I will ensure that the man is severely punished and pays for what he has done.
Yes, dear Lord, I do know who has done it.
Tell me his name, right away.
My Lord, last night I had a dream that I have been looted and my family members killed by you and Chatur Pandit.
What are you saying? How can your dream be true? How can you just blame your king and one of his ministers just because you had a dream like that?
Oh, wise Lord, I am just a mere citizen of an empire whose king was chasing an impossible dream.
Are you not Tenali Rama? Remove that scarf.
The old man was in fact Tenali Raman, who had disguised himself. The king realized his mistake and had a hearty laugh.
How do you always manage to show me the right way? Thank you for showing me that happiness does not lie in the wild goose chases. It lies in the kindness to the needy, well-being and empathy towards the people of my land. Thank you, Tenali.
describe that mind-blowing performance by our middle school students. The amount of spirit and dedication has made the dance enactment so lively and has actually taken us to the Vijayanagara kingdom.
Very true. This performance has increased our expectations on the high school students to a whole other level. Audience, let us give a thunderous round of applause to everyone who've spent their time and effort to make this dance enactment a success.
It is now time for yet another melodious segment by our choir team. So let's sit back and enjoy their musical performance. Also, it's a request to the parents to kindly motivate your children after each and every dance segment. Thank you.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been, oh. The way that things have been, oh. Second thing, second, don't you tell me what you think that I could be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my CEO. The master of my CEO. From a young age, checking my sulking to the masses, sending my poems for the few that look at me, took me, shook me, filling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lessons from the brain, seeing the beauty through the. But they never dipping and flowing and it never limited till it broke up and it rained down like rain. You made me all, you made me all believer, 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 believer. Rain, you break me down, you build me up, believer, 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 believer. Rain, I let the bullets fly, oh let them rain. My life, my love, my drive, it came from. Hey, you made me all, you made me all believer, 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 believer. You're the face of the future, the blood in my veins, oh. The blood in my veins, oh. But they never, dipping and flowing and it never limited till it broke up and it rained down.
Well, we are back with another dance enactment, this time by the students of grade 8 to 12. Quickly fasten your seat belts because our students will now take you to the courts of the well-known king, Ashoka the Great. He was the last prominent king of the Mauryan dynasty and his reign was one of the richest times in India.
Many Buddhist sources describe Ashoka as a vicious and a ruthless ruler who changed his heart after the Battle of Kalinga. After the conflict, he converted to Buddhism and devoted his life to spreading the teachings of this religion. Let us relive history as the students present before you the life of King Ashoka the Great.
I was born to King Bindusara and Shrubhadrangi in 304 BC. I do not remember much of these days, but some memories are unforgettable.
गली गली तेरी लाज जियो रे गली गली तेरी जियो रे प्राणों से बढ़ के हमको है तू प्यारा सब गाएंगे दोहराएंगे अब तेरा जय जयकारा
ज्वाला ज्वाला चली आंधी चली है क्या कोई ज्वाला ज्वाला चली काल से भी वो न डरे हाथों पे है शीश लिए माँ जो कभी मांग ले तो वो पल में प्राण ऐसा वो ऐसा जैसे पर्वत अविचल सा ऐसा वो ऐसा जैसे पर्वत अविचल सा ऐसा वो ऐसा जगमग है तारे सा जैसे पर्वत अविचल सा जैसे पर्वत अविचल सा ऐसा वो ऐसा जैसे पर्वत अविचल सा ऐसा वो ऐसा जैसे पर्वत अविचल सा ऐसा वो ऐसा जैसे पर्वत अविचल सा
It is said that the world we live in is the one we create for ourselves. Some have the courage to do so, and some live in fear.
ರೋಷ ಉಕ್ಕಿದೆ ಕಂಡ ಕಂಡಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಖಂಡಿಸು ನಿನ್ನ ಕಂಡರೆ ರಕ್ತ ಕುದಿತಿದೆ ನೀಚ ಸುಳ್ಳ ಸುತ್ತು ನಾಲಿಗೆ ನಿನ್ನ ಸೀಳುವ ರೋಷ ಉಕ್ಕಿದೆ ಕಂಡ ಕಂಡಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಖಂಡಿಸು ನಿನ್ನ ಕಂಡರೆ ರಕ್ತ ಕುದಿತಿದೆ ಈಚ ಸುಳ್ಳ ಸುತ್ತು ನಾಲಿಗೆ ನಿನ್ನ ಸೀಳುವ ರೋಷ ಉಕ್ಕಿದೆ ಕಂಡ ಕಂಡಲೆಲ್ಲ ಖಂಡಿಸೋ ನಿನ್ನ ಕಂಡರೆ ರಕ್ತ ಕುದಿತಿದೆ ಸುಳ್ಳೊಂದು ಬೂದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಚ್ಚಿರುವ ಕೆಂಡದಂತೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹತ್ತಿ ಉರಿದ ಮೇಲೂ ಹೊಗೆಯಾಗೋ ಆಸೆಯಂತೆ ಹದ್ದು ಮೀರಿ ಮಾತಾಡೋ ಮನುಜನಲ್ಲಿ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಲ್ಲ ಸಾವು ಸೆರೆಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಗ ನಿನ್ನ ನೆರಳ ಉಳಿಸೋಲ್ಲ ಕಂಡು ಕಥೆಗೆ ಕಿವಿ ಕೊಡುವ ಬೀಜಕರ ಕಸರತ್ತು ಸಾವಿನಲ್ಲೂ ಸರಿ ತಪ್ಪು ಹುಡುಗಾಡಿ ಬಿಡಹತ್ತು
Fear? What was fear? This word held no meaning for me.
ഞരമ്പ് വലിഞ്ഞു മുറുകണ് പേശികളാകെ ഉരുണ്ടുകയറണ് ചങ്കിനകത്ത് താളമടിക്കണ് തകിട തകിട മേളമടിക്കണ് കയ്യും കാലും വിറവിറക്കണ് പെട്ട പെട്ടക്കണ് തുട്ടി തുട്ടിക്കണ് പെരുവിരല് പെരുത്ത് കയ്യറണ് വെള്ളച്ചപ്പാട്ട് പോലെ ഉറഞ്ഞു തുള്ളണ് ഞരമ്പ് വലിഞ്ഞു മുറുകണ് പേശികളാകെ ഉരുണ്ടുകയറണ് ചങ്കിനകത്ത് താളമടിക്കണ് തക്കിട്ട തക്കിട്ട മേളമടിക്കണ് കയ്യും കാലും വിറവിറക്കണ് പെട്ട പെട്ടക്കണ് തുട്ടി തുട്ടിക്കണ്
I was born fearless. One fine day, I realized my father didn't believe in me. He felt my looks didn't have the charm of a king.
Ashoka, how was your day?
It was good, Mom. I learned few important positions in fencing and also some good thoughts on Vedas. Mom and Dad, can you explain me what are the qualities of a great king and how he should act to become great?
A king is the father of his province. He is the one who protects every individual by his preaching, by his knowledge. He takes care of his children and protects them irrespective of his or her age. The one who looks his people by his inner eye.
ವಿಷ್ಣುವಿನ ತಾಳ್ಮೆ ಇರಲಿ,
ಆದರೆ ನರಸಿಂಹನ ಕೋಪ ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಮರಿಬೇಡ.
What patience did you have for these long years?
My father, who is the founder of the Mauryan dynasty, once lost his battle to Kalinga. And I, Bindusara, tried to conquer the same Kalinga, but lost myself to Kalinga. That made me to have patience these long years. But at the same time, I had the cruel anger of acquiring the whole Kalinga without deadliest bloodshed.
Dad, what qualities do you think that I have?
Ashoka, you are good at education and on learning process, but when I saw you for the first time, the day which you were born, I didn't see the charm of a king, but I saw the charm of a cruel person.
How can you come into the conclusion that these are the qualities of a newborn baby?
For any person, looks and appearance matters first, then comes the word character.
Oh my child, what matters is how you look at a person's mind. Similarly, the opposite person perceives when they look at you.
That deprived me of my father's attention. When I felt like breaking down or crashing in, whom could I turn to forgive my sin? When I cried my lonely tears, oh Father, you weren't there to fight my tears. And when it felt that no one could understand, only my mother was there to hold my hand. They say, time is the biggest healer. My father did recognize my knowledge and skills as a warrior, and I managed to win his trust. My father Bindusara, listening to the words of Shushim and other sons, sent me to different regions like Ujjain, Avanti, Kalinga, and Takshashila to solve the problems of the people.
I order Ashoka has to immediately start this journey to Ujjain.
Ashoka is just an 18-year-old boy. Is it advisable to send him alone to Ujjain?
There is no other option for Ashoka. He has to start to Ujjain. Give him these orders right now.
There is a subdue of revolt by the citizens of Ujjaini. Ashoka, you need to take over them and get a control atmosphere in the city of Ujjain.
By Shushim and the other brothers. If there is any enmity present, it is within you and your brothers.
In every step I take, my people follow me and come for help. My soldiers are always ready to destroy the Sushim and brothers who are making a strategy of trap.
Ashoka, you, the most brave, bold, and intellectual person succeeding your father. You are skillful in sword fight. The world will know about our existence with the presence of both enemies and followers. Hence, accept the orders of your father and leave to Ujjain.
My miseries were far from over. I thought my sibling would prove to be a source of strength. But alas, my brother Shushim and the others, a vague but dormant jealousy developed among us. It finally burst out once we reached of age. The aggressive hostility was visible. We were constantly on alert. We kept an eye on one another. We looked for the opportunities to outdo the other. Amidst all tension and turmoil, I did find love. Shall I forget the face of a bright sunshine, whose beauty was comparable to the angel so divine? Could I overlook those smiles that were so sweet? Just a glimpse of you knocked me off my feet. Devi, you were the angel of my life. Kauravaki, you gave me the reason to smile. Could I pass a day without seeing you? Or miss a chance to prove my feelings are true?
वीरों के वीर आओ, ओ रे राजा
Did I think twice to win your heart? Living without you would have torn me apart. Long years I had been ruling my kingdom. I was a king without the crown. My ambition was as tall as the sky, as wide as the sea, as vast as the universe, as unknown as tomorrow.
देवानाम प्रिय देवों का प्रिय देवानाम प्रिय देवों सा प्रिय वो कहलाए शूरवीर बलवान दयामय प्रजापाल रक्षक करुणामय वो कहलाए सम्राटों में विराट है उससे पूछो तो वो कहे अपनी मिट्टी का दास है आ गया सच में सूरज बन के वो आया आ गया धर्मपुत्र बन के वो छाया प्रेम का सबके दिलों में बज है फहराया
The crown, that was my dream. It was finally going to come true.
दुश्मन की देखो जो फट लावली अरे बजने से धड़क धड़क ढोलता से धड़क धड़क भंडारा छिड़क छिड़क मल्हारी धड़क धड़क भड़क सली चटक मटक फटक सली दुश्मन की देखो जो फट लावली बजने से धड़क धड़क ढोलता से धड़क धड़क भंडारा छिड़क छिड़क मल्हारी धड़क धड़क भड़क सली चटक मटक फटक सली दुश्मन की देखो जो फट लावली धीरे धीरे बड़ी चली है ज्योति चिंगारी छोटी चिंगारी बड़ी 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 है मन की अलमारी आज अलमारी हुई सतरंगी चाली सतरंगी हुई सतरंगी थी जो ये रात काली धड़क धड़क भड़क सली चटक मटक फटक सली दुश्मन की देखो
Dad, what qualities do you think that I have? What qualities do you think that I have?
Ashoka, you are good at education and on learning process, but when I saw you for the first time, the day which you were born, I didn't see the charm of a king. I didn't see the charm of a king. The charm of a king.
Mantri,
Yes, Maharaj.
who am I?
You are the only king of this dynasty, and there can be no one as great, as powerful as you.
Ha ha ha. To become a king, you should not only have the king's charm, but also the qualities of a king to become a king. Send a letter to the Kalinga king for submission of their wealth.
Oh, king, don't send the letter to Kalinga. We have already lost 2 battlefields. If it continues, we will lose faith with our people.
I'll achieve which my father and my grandfather could not achieve. I need Kalinga to be dark. The battle should be so cruel that the Daya river flowing next to the battlefield should turn completely red because of the bloodshed of Kalinga.
The throne was mine. I wanted more. The world was only for those who were born to conquer it, and not for those who just dreamt of it. I marched, I saw, and I knew that it was for me. Kalinga. Its trade, its port, and its powerful navy. Everything is mine. My grandfather Chandragupta tried to conquer Kalinga but failed. But now, Kalinga is mine.
Those rats tell me. Har tabush crack koi kinim bomla. Mohino zuku. Lohakwe.
Till the last breath of my life, I won't let you take my empire.
Uno casta. Minu bizra. Zukwe.
Stop talking with your loosey tongue and face me in the war.
I want to roam in the streets of Kalinga tomorrow. I wish to visit every house and shop in the market. would like to confirm that not even one person is alive in this Kalinga province. Make all the necessary arrangements for this.
Oh my king! According to the head count, almost 3 lakh people have died in this battlefield. No one would even recognize that a state like this ever existed. This war has set an example to the whole world about how cruel and bloodshed a battle could be. As per your orders, we will be ready for tomorrow's visit.
Do you wish to be portrayed as cruel all the time to the whole world?
Hey, who are you both?
We are your inner characters. I'm good and he's bad.
What do you mean?
Whenever you look into a mirror, you could only see yourself as Ashoka, but never try to see the inner self. We reside in every human being.
Everyone sees their emotion and thoughts in a mirror and nothing else.
Even in these emotions and thoughts, there is good and bad. That is what we both are, says our existence.
Okay, what do you want from me now?
First, ask yourself as to what you want. Till now, you are nurtured as both positives and negatives. Are you not feeling anything seeing this bloodshed? Have you not thought about their wife, kids, family members? Don't you have humanity towards their lives?
There I stood, with the world in my hand, yet somehow I felt so empty, covered in blood that didn't feel as it should. That victory was so empty. My armies flooded the plains, trampling bodies of the slain, and yet I was all alone. Above the crowd, I stood tall and proud, but I was hollow inside, left with no fight.
Oh Ashoka, you heartless creature! Your actions have taken away my father. You killed my husband and my son. They all are gone. Everyone are gone. Everyone are gone.
Did I do all this? Did it all happen for me? Oh God, what have I done? My foolish anger has led to the loss of so many lives. I repent for killing so many people. Done, done, done was the day. Gone, gone, gone was my past away. Buries in deep earth and buried at last. A new day, a new song. One with great joy gave me a new heart that none could destroy. Woke me with the gladness, rocked me with the love, sheltered me always, the heavens above. I turned over a new leaf and resolved to work for the welfare of my people. Under my rule, there was no room for animal sacrifice. Colleges, universities, and hospitals were built for well-being of my people. I made sure that elders were given due respect. One had to abstain from violence of any kind towards fellow humans as well as animals. No religion was to be considered superior. Tolerance was the order of the day. Unnecessary rituals were to be done away with. One had to remain humble and not seek name and fame. In my kingdom, every man was to be treated alike. It dawned on me that winning people through dharma was better than conquering them with force.
That was such a marvelous performance. Hats off to the students who had enlightened us about the greatness of Ashoka in such a beautiful manner.
Yes, that was indeed a breathtaking performance. Let us once again give an immense round of applause to everyone behind the massive success of this performance.
So, is that the end?
Not so soon. Coming up next, we have two special segments. So can you guess what they are?
What could it possibly be?
We have our super talented students of grade 11 and 12 who are bursting with excitement to perform a special number for us. So put your hands together and welcome our dancers on stage.
रेत सी बूंद का जरिया तो पाके तुझे भीग जाऊं रे मैं रेत सी बूंद का जरिया तो पाके तुझे भीग जाऊं रे
मैं तर जाऊं तर जाऊं दरिया ये तर जाऊं जी इश्क ये पाके मैं तेरा निखर जाऊं रे
साथिया माहिया बरसा दे इश्क की स्याहिया
Wow! Let's all once again give them an outstanding round of applause for their brilliant dance performance. So Nilesh, what's next in the special segment?
We have our diligent and dedicated choreographers who will now stage a magnificent dance performance for us. Let us welcome them to the stage.
को छू लूं, तितली बन उड़ूं या हेलीकॉप्टर। आहा हा, मैं हूँ एक उड़ता रोबोट डोरेमोन। मानो या न मानो, मैं हूँ एक उड़ता रोबोट डोरेमोन।
बरसात भी आकर चली गई, बादल भी गरज कर बरस गए, पर उसकी एक झलक को हम उसके मालिक तरस गए। कब प्यास बुझे इन आँखों की, दिन रात ये दुखड़ा रहता है। मेरे सामने वाली खिड़की में एक चांद का टुकड़ा रहता है। अफसोस है कि वो हमसे कुछ उखड़ा रहता है।
तुम क्या अपने आप को मुगल आजम हम लोग का अनारकली समझता है बे? कितना नचा रहा है।
What a splendid performance. It was indeed a very pleasant surprise. Let us give them a well-deserving round of applause for their sincere efforts.
And now we have reached the end of the event. And I am proud to say that we have rewritten history by making Spectrum 2022 the best annual day ceremony in AJP's history. It would not have been such a huge success if not for the relentless efforts of our dazzling students, choreographers, and many others who've made this day remarkable. Deekshita and I are extremely delighted to have been the anchors of this thrilling event. With that said, this is Nilesh.
And this is Deekshita.
Wishing you all a good evening and a great weekend ahead.
We request the audience to kindly remain seated as we have the vote of thanks coming up next.
Okay.
That's not over yet. We have one more surprise segment for you all, so just keep waiting.
Diparade gunde nidele hattu korade gunde kenanne ayyo ayyo padam nelapai aganannadi malli malli galo megamai తేలుతున్నది అందం అమ్మాయైతే నీలా ఉందా అన్నట్టుందే మోమాటలే వదల్నాయే అడగాలంటే కౌగిలే
Okay, let's go.
చిక్కుబుక్కు లాయిలే అటకలకదు పారి వస్తేలే సిక్కువాల మైలే ఓకే నా అటితులే
Shall we? And thank you, Nilesh and Dikshita, for that wonderful narration of events. So as we draw near to the end of this exciting event, I request our preparatory and middle school coordinator, Ms. Meenu Das, to come forward and propose the vote of thanks.
A very warm, or shall I say chilly evening to all. Although it may be a bit cold, I'm certain that the power-packed performance of your kids, our wonderful students, have certainly warmed your hearts and made you swell with pride. Since the event is now drawing to an end, I'm sure you all are waiting to return back home and shower your kids with praise and adoration. So without taking much time, let me begin by expressing how honored I feel to be bestowed the rare privilege of proposing the vote of thanks for this year's Amara Jyothi Public Schools Annual Day Celebration Spectrum 2022. I'm sure we all agree that the event has been one for the ages, a moment in time that we shall all lovingly recollect in the years ahead. So therefore, it is only proper to thank everyone who has contributed to the success of Spectrum 2022. Please allow me to begin by thanking our distinguished chief guest, Dr. Manoj Rajan, for taking time out from his busy schedule to grace this event. Amara Jyothi family remains grateful to you, sir. Next, I would like to thank our chairman, Sri K.N. Srinivasa, for his presence here tonight and for his valuable wisdom that invaluably contributes to the success of each aspect of this institution. An event as good as this cannot be achieved without the contribution of nearly every person present here. And there are those whose contributions have been the pillars upon which this event was built. Our principal, Ms. Geeta Somanathan, has been our reliable mainstay of support in the organization and execution of Spectrum 2022 and served as an unwavering pillar of strength and support. Thank you, ma'am. Our coordinators, Ms. Lata Nair and Ms. Vinodini, I am sure no words can suffice to express thanks for your hard work, both in front and also behind the scenes, to bring Spectrum to life before our eyes. An event like this cannot take place overnight. The wheels start rolling weeks ago. We are fortunate to have a team whose efforts are priceless and cannot be expressed in words. Dear fellow teachers, you are the lifeblood of this institution, and your contribution towards this event remain highly valued. I also consider it a special treasure to thank Ms. Monsi and Ms. Gazila, our student MCs Nilesh and Dikshita, for the wonderful job they have done in anchoring the entire event flawlessly. The administrators of Amara Jyothi Public School may be an invisible group, but we are grateful to you for being that invisible thread that holds everything together without seeking to be noticed. You deserve the foremost appreciation. Ms. Parvati, you deserve a special mention here for your role in arranging the event so effortlessly. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to give a special shout out to our skilled art department, Mr. Srinidhi, Ms. Sudha, and Ms. Lima. Their beautiful props and decorations made the stage look splendid and the performance more colorful. The physical education team has played a tremendous role in aiding with the practice and final execution of the performances that were part of this event. Moreover, your efforts towards maintaining the decorum and discipline during this event are greatly appreciated. I would also like to thank NCC students for their support. I also take this moment to give a special mention to the AJPS choir team guided by Ms. Jansi and Ms. Rupa. Our students' euphonious voices added magical touch to this event. Spectrum 2022 was given shape by the ASDA International Event Team members who have been present here throughout, working alongside with everyone else and adding beautiful light work and giving us flawless auditory engagement. Thank you so much, Ms. Preetham, Ms. Varshini, and the entire team. Now, I'm sure we all agree that we have all enjoyed every movement and step that was a part of each performance, and credit goes to the team of super talented choreographers, Charandeep, Bhumika, Stephen Kevin, Divya Dayanand, Shivam, Girish, Sonika, Sandeep, and Supreet. They diligently worked with everyone for weeks to make this event a grand success. The housekeeping staff has been hard at work, going to great lengths to ensure everything is in the right place at the right time, and all else is as pick and span as you can see around you. Thank you for your service. A special thanks to our transport department team and Lady Child Care for their timely help. Dear students, nobody can forget your role in Spectrum 2022. The joy on your faces is the reason behind all this, and we are honored to bear the skill and talents that will one day contribute in taking our society forward. Dear parents, You are an integral part of Amara Jyothi Public School and so also for this event. Thank you for your precious presence here, and I'm sure your children and all the staff here are grateful for your presence. In conclusion, allow me to say that each person present here has served a pivotal role in creating Spectrum 2022. Moreover, there are those whose contributions have been unseen in all this, and those whose contribution have been witnessed in the front and center. But each share their invaluable roles just as every brick in the creation of a building. Not one can be discounted. Thank you all for being a part of this grand event, Spectrum 2022. And I bid you all a good night and a great weekend. Thank you so much.